Hey everybody, this is Natural Normal Nay or Nadrea. All right, how is everybody doing tonight on this Thursday night or Friday Eve? Yes. All right, I'm going to give everybody a moment to get in here before we get started. I have a nice topic that I want us to discuss tonight. It kind of goes back to what we were talking about a couple days ago when it comes to sabotaging your life. Well, we're not going to be doing that anymore because I'm going to be doing a 5 video series over flipping that switch off. Okay. Like what Drake was saying, I just flipped the switch. Yeah, we're about to do that with your life because you don't want to keep on sabotaging. Okay. Oh, what's up? How's everybody? Hey, girl. Hey, Nike. Hello, my new friend. Hey, Simple Southern Moments. Hey, sis. Hey, Missy. How are you? Yes. I'm so excited. How are you guys doing? I'm so excited for this topic because for some reason I just had this inspiration to talk about like stop sabotaging. We're going to just dive deep because 2021 is our year. Okay. All right. So I'm about to get started because it's 8 o'clock, but it feels like it's 30, like about to be 1 o'clock in the morning for some reason. You say you're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start with being too comfortable. Are you too comfortable? If you are too comfortable with your current life situation right now, I need you to put a 1 in the comments. If you're comfortable, I want you guys to be honest with yourselves. Put a 1 in the comments. Okay. I want to see who is being honest. Let me see. And in case you don't know if you're being too comfortable or not, I'm going to give you some highlights of what you can do about figuring out if this applies to you or not. Nike, you said, yep, it's our year. I'm so hyped. Girl, yes, I'm telling you. Before I get started, because I have some good news about me. I'm sure at the end of the video, but because I chose not to be too comfortable, I was able to hit a couple promotions this past week. But I'm gonna let you guys know what that is. Okay. All right. So, you said 5. So okay. Hey sis. Hey. How are you? Them Normans. All right, so Simple Southern Moments says 5. Life with Missy, you say 7. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you some pointers of how you know if you're too comfortable with your life. So you do the same thing day in and out. Like, you're going to go to work, wake up, get dressed, go to work. You're going to come home. You're going to eat dinner or whatnot and go to sleep. And you repeat that over and over. Nothing can like enter or shake up your day, right? Like you're very, very predictable. Does it sound like you? All right, if it is, raise your hand, okay? I'm sometimes like that. Hey Tiffany, how are you, sis? Yeah, I'm sometimes I like to be stuck in a routine, but remember what I said the other day. It's you can potentially develop unhealthy routines, okay? All right. So yeah, it's kind of bad to be very predictable because nobody likes to just predict your every move. I don't like to predict my every move. I like to plan stuff out, but sometimes it's okay if some things don't go as planned, but it's neither here nor there. All right, another thing this is another sign that you know that you are too comfortable with yourself. This is gonna be good. All right. Everything is too easy for you. Nothing is too hard. So, oh, you say, girl, that's me. Good. Oh, girl. So, who just has a easy life? Now, Anita. Hey, Nita. How are you? Who has an easy life? Tell the truth. I want to know. You say you're stuck in that routine. You're tired of it. You got to change it up. I'm gonna give you some pointers at the end. But if you have an easy life, nothing is too hard. I'm gonna tell you something. That means that you are. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to say this, y'all. That means you're doing the bare minimum, right? And that means that you are not exceeding um, in different aspects. I'm not saying in all over your life you're not exceeding, but you just do the bare minimum to like skate by. I have an example for you. Okay. I'm going to use my own personal experience. When I was going for my undergrad degree, I went for engineering. Um, I got too comfortable with just doing my classes and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and study 30 minutes before. Man, I started getting C's, D's. Um, Long story short, I graduated with a 2.75 GPA. To me, that's horrible because I graduated from high school with a 4.0. Okay. And it kind of like made me miss out on some like job opportunities, like coming fresh out of college, because I was taking things as too easy and not really challenging myself and just doing the bare minimum. Yeah, you said, Missy, you said you need a big change. Tiffany, you said it's deep. Yeah. Life, Anita, you said my life is very complicated, but I love a challenge. Yes, yes. So if your life is too easy and nothing is hard at all, you're too comfortable. All right, another step, and this is not like a very conclusive list. This is just like to get you guys thinking. If you haven't downloaded the free guide in my description box yet, this is going to be like a deep dive for you, so we can like open up our awareness. Okay. So the last one that I have to know, like if you are very comfortable with your life, is if you never question anything. So how many times do you like just sit there and allow stuff to happen and you never question it? You're like, okay, that doesn't matter. Oh, why is this person doing that? Okay, that I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to ask them why they doing that. I'm just going to keep on moving on. And I have an example for that. Now, I'm not saying I do this, but I have witnessed this before. Okay, let's say you want a job and somebody, let's say you have a process oriented job, like you do one thing, you hand it off to the next person, then that person does one thing, then they hand it off to the next person, and so forth. And then let's say then the person that comes after you in that situation is booked or overloaded, like they are just backed up, and you are working completely fine, right? So you do your job, you pass it off, and like at the end of the day, it's kind of like making the whole job be late with whatever type of delivery you have going on. And you're like, well, I did my job. And you're just like, well, you don't ask the person, hey, do you need help with this? And it goes back to the previous one, like you don't exceed expectations, which goes back to a video I did last year about like succeeding on your job review. Exceed your expectations, especially when it comes to the job. Okay. But yeah, question stuff. Question like, hey, why is this not like this? What can we do to improve? What can we do to exceed? What can we do to better our company? What can we do to better ourselves? So if you don't question stuff, that means like you're still comfortable, and it's going to lead you down to some symptoms. The symptoms, which I'm about to tell you right now, is that one, you it's very hard for you to accept new ways. Like you're very closed-minded. Are you a closed-minded person? Nita, you said thanks. I was just talking to my teams about life being easy. You just confirmed my conversation. Yes, the conversation. Yes, life is strange. It's not hard. It's not too hard, um, but it's not easy. And a lot of us kind of, especially our younger generation, the millennials and Gen Z, whatever, like they were looking for a handout and stuff. And it's like, hey, it doesn't work out like that. Stop being comfortable, get up, do some work or something. But yeah, so yeah, the symptoms is going to lead to people thinking that since you're closed-minded, you're a know-it-all. Who likes to be around a know-it-all? Raise your hand. I want to know. Put it down in the comments if you like to be around a know-it-all. Because I know I don't. I can't stand when I try to talk to somebody. I'm like, I can get a word in. You think you know everything, but okay, whatever. I'm going to let you do you, boo. So we have to be open-minded. We have to always keep asking questions. And this goes back to, you guys know I do the day trading. And one of the biggest things that they tell us is to always remain a student. A student asks questions, and we're always like rebooting, relearning, and reteaching ourselves. and therefore we're always staying on top of everything. Okay. All right. So now that you know the symptoms, I'm going to tell you what you can do to switch off those sabotaging beliefs. But before I get started, if you have not done so yet, download the free guide. And I do have something coming up in the new year, and the guide is going to help you prepare for what I have coming up for you. And then I'll go ahead and I have an email list that I have going right now, and I have some stuff I'm going to be releasing, and I want everybody to be a part of this. Okay. All right. So this is what we're going to do in order to switch things up, right? First thing first is change it up. Instead of going straight from home, going straight to work, or straight home from work, switch it up. Go shopping. Go get something to eat. Like, see if you could go talk to your friends at their houses or something. Like try to feel comfortable being outside of the norm. I know it's COVID season right now. Even if it's like before you step all the way inside the house, sit outside and just look outside in nature and be like, this is so beautiful. Like, look at the stars, or if, I mean, like right now it gets late at 4 o'clock. But just look outside at the trees, the animals. Change it up. You don't have to go back in the house so fast. Why are you rushing? All right. And the next thing you could do is next time somebody invites you somewhere, say yes. This kind of goes with like a lot of people might say, oh, I don't want to invite her because she's just going to say no, you know? Or on the other hand, they're like, they never invite me anywhere. Well, change it up. Say yes the next time somebody invites you. And that's you inviting new stuff in your life, okay? So you won't be too comfortable. Another thing you could do is invest in yourself. So when I do to invest in myself, I try to invest like going to work out. Like a couple of years ago, earlier this year, I tried to work out, fail. That's a resolution for 2021. But yeah, go work out, get into some classes, pay for a coach or a mentor, somebody that you can pick their brain to try to be more, try to find ways to improve yourself, right? So do that. And then the next thing you do is next time somebody is telling you or showing you something that's like their way of doing it, be open minded and actively listen. Okay, a lot of people, they might listen to some people with the thought of, oh, okay, I know what I'm going to say as soon as they're finished talking. Don't do that. Listen, like really engage in what they're saying. Nita, you said that's great ideas. Thank you. Yeah, engage with what they're saying. If they said, oh, this is how I flip the burger or make burgers, and you know you do it completely different, but you never know. You might pick up on something that is so different than what they're doing or saying. Renia's Kitchen, you said hello. Hi, how are you? Nice seeing you. But yeah, just listen, be an active listener, be open minded, be welcome to new opportunities because I don't know if the ones that's on my list, I know Nita, you are, but be open to receive. Okay, the word of the day is receive. And how can you receive stuff if you're too comfortable doing the same old thing? And this goes for receiving new opportunities, receiving wealth in your life, love in your life, anything that you feel like you're lacking, which we're going to be talking about in the future. You have to be open to receiving. So make sure you're doing things that's putting you in that position. Okay. All right. Now, as Nita, you said exercise makes you feel good. It does. I loved exercising when I was doing it. I do have an elliptical downstairs that I do want to get on. I just need to prioritize it. And that's something that I will be doing on my vision board is figuring out the right strategy, the right plan for me to get on the elliptical every single day. Or not every single, maybe every other day, you know? So yeah. Real quick, before I end, I want to let you guys know that I do have a Facebook group now. So if you guys want to go ahead and get invited so we can like further the conversation, just let me know in the comments or hit the link in the description box and I will email you the link to that group as well. All right. Because there's so much to do as far as like us being open to new things. And 2021 we have to be open to everything. We have to be open to new ideas, new ways of thinking, new ways of just bettering ourselves, because how can we say we want better for ourselves if we're not making the right changes or the right moves? Okay. All right. So this was like so fun talking with you guys. I'm about to get off of here and get some rest. Yes. And finish up some engagement, you know. And I want you guys to have a wonderful Friday. I will be back live on Saturday covering the second topic in the guide. So make sure you guys get the guide, complete it, and that way we can follow through with it. And then you can always reach out to me if you have any questions or you want to just strategize with me, okay? All right. Well, I'm about to get off of here. And this is Natural Normal Nay, and this is all I have to say. Goodbye.